Hello there, my gorgeous Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the first half of September 2025. This is going to be a general and intuitive reading for all Sagittarius out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and also for cross-watchers. For instance, if you are like me, my son is a Sagittarius sun, so, you know, I'm excited about him for this reading. So you're welcome here as well. You might probably notice that my setting is different because we moved into our new house. Hence is this slight delay, but here we are. Okay, there we are. Not too bad, huh? I'm going to read them in the order they came out. Let's have a look. Your first card is a major arcana, beautiful major arcana. It's called the Hierophant. Hierophant is the card of Taurus, and I'm a Taurus sun myself, so look, I am an important figure in my son's life, obviously, as a Taurus figure. So this suggests either you might have a Taurus placement in your birth chart, or an important Taurus figure might come to the fore for you in the first 2 weeks of September. I say important because this is a major arcana. The Hierophant card is one of the 3 protective cards in any tarot deck. So it tells me that you will be protected in your actions, in your decisions, particularly in the first 2 weeks of September, okay? And this is all about this particular card in this deck. Is talking about spiritual ascension, getting wiser, becoming a wiser person, all in all, okay? Look how happy he is. He doesn't need anybody else to be happy. He's happy within himself. So, and the cards are not gender specific, obviously. When I say he, I'm simply referring to this depiction, but he or she. The Hierophant card on the first layer of meaning means marriage. So you guys might get married. You might receive a proposal, or you might be the one who is proposing. Okay, so it's beautiful. Secondly, it also means anything to do with traditional institutions. So particularly religious institutions, educational institutions. I don't know, like in my case, my son is gonna start school this week, so maybe anything like that. Your children will go to school, so you have to deal with them, you have to do the school run, etc. That's also a possibility. But it might be yourself who has some issues regarding these traditional institutions. Maybe you got papers waiting in the judiciary system. Maybe you have a kind of application in a public body to get funding or to be approved. Or a work, job application, etc. But it is a very positive card, all right? Your second card is Two of Swords. This is basically the card of making choice. Twos are all about making a decision, having a choice, all right? And this is particularly between 2 things rather than having several options. You will have to decide between 2 things. It's like, should I stay or should I go? Should I change my workplace? Should I quit or should I stay? Shall I move into a new place or shall I carry on where I am, etc. That kind of decision. Shall I buy this car or not buy? The thing about Two of Swords is, look, as you can see, she's depicted as blindfolded, which means she doesn't have all the information. She doesn't have the knowledge to make the decision. That's why you are halting. You are at a stalemate. You can't make the decision as yet because you feel like you don't have enough information. You need to learn more. You need to find out more about the case here. Okay? But in reality, she doesn't need to be blindfolded. Nothing actually is holding her. So she can just use her hands and take off the blindfold and she can see everything clearly. So there is this thing, the idea that you are complicating the issue probably in your own mind, okay? And this card in traditional decks, her hands are located in front of her chest, which means she's trying to protect her heart. So it tells me that you are concerned and you are hesitant because you don't want to make a mistake, because you don't want to get hurt again, all right? Maybe it is regarding this issue, the marriage, or any other traditional institution. So you want to make the right decision, okay? But do it. You have to make this. Any decision is better than not making a decision. All right. And you got the Knight of Swords, which tells me that everything is going to move very fast, because this is probably the fastest of all knights, all right? And it's an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The knights, if you've been following me for a while, you should know that knights generally mean helping hands or taking actions. So it tells me that upon making that decision, everything is going to move so fast. Everything is going to be very fast paced for you. And like the clouds will be cleared. You are going to move forward very fast, okay? Or someone in air sign will come your way and they are going to help you to make that decision and clear your path so you can move forward. Very interesting, very specific reading. It might not resonate with everyone, but let me know please how it resonates. And I'll see you next time.